friends. Today is the Miss Kara and Miriam cooking show. Last summer, friends, I went to Mexico City with my sisters and I tasted the best flan of my life. Flan is like this custardy, vanilla tasting cool dessert that's so yummy. So me and Miriam are gonna make flan today. Flan is a little bit tricky for you, my friends, in kindergarten, but I'm gonna send your family recipes that you can make this week with your family, and you can send us pictures and you can practice cooking with your parents and your grandparents this week. All right, first step of flan is we preheated the oven to 350 and we put a cookie sheet full of water because flan likes to bake with steaming water inside of the oven. That's what we did right now. Okay. We're going to show you, Miriam's going to show you what we do next, okay? Okay, step one, after we preheat the oven and we put the water bath in the oven to start steaming, is we put 1 cup of sugar into a pot on the stovetop. We are going to caramelize this. We're going to stir this.
Make sure not to touch it because I touched it once and I had a really bad bruise on my finger because it hurt me.
So this is something your parents will do, not you will. This is the part parents need to do. Fill it all the way up to the top, Miriam.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
She's going to put a cup of sugar on the stovetop, and we're going to stir it until it turns into like a caramel.
Okay, I'm going to just put a little, I'm not going to fill it to the top. I'm just going to, because I can't get it like that. Okay.
Fill it
a little more.
Okay. Okay, so she's going to, and then we're going to stop and pause. Miriam? Can you start stirring it? Show them. It's going to take us like 10 minutes of stirring. We're just going to slowly stir until it turns into a caramel, and we'll show you what it looks like in a second when it's a caramel. Hello, friends. This is not hot. This is heat proof. But this part your parents would do. This is not for kindergartners to do. See how that butter or that sugar turned into really, really hot kind of caramel? Excuse me, Miriam. Can you follow me over here? The next thing we do is we pour the caramel, what was that, into these containers. And it's very hot, so you have to be very careful. That's the next step, and you just let it sit there. Okay, Miriam, the next step she's going to do is she's going to crack 4 eggs, and she's going to put them in a bowl. Miriam, we're starting with 7 eggs, and we need 4 eggs. So if you have 7 eggs and you take away 4, how many are you going to have left?
1, 2, 3, 4. And
how many are left?
1, 2, 3.
So 7 minus 4 is equal to?
3.
3. Okay, Miriam, crack 4 eggs. When I'm cracking eggs with kids, I like to have them put them in a bowl first. Put it over here, Miriam, on the counter. Yeah, then you can do it that way. I like to have them put it in a bowl first, just in case we get any shells into... I'll move over here. Just in case we get any shells, we can worry about that before we've added it to everything. So even kindergartners can crack eggs. You might want to crack it on a corner to make it. Okay. So far, so good, Miriam? We're going to put those eggshells in our compost afterwards. We don't need to put those in the garbage, right? We can compost those. Whoa.
I'm going to go wash my hands really quickly.
Okay. Did you all wash your hands? We didn't say you need to wash your hands before you start.
Also, we didn't mention if you have long hair, you should probably put it up.
You should put good point, Miriam. If you have long hair, you should put it back so that you don't get hair in the food you're making. It doesn't get in your way.
Oh, got some.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll worry about that later. Okay. Miriam says she got a little shell. This is why it's important to do this.
2 little shells.
Okay, we're going to get the little shells out. Good job, Miriam. How many eggs are left? 7 minus 4 is equal to?
3.
3. Okay, good job, friend. Okay, the next step of flan, we have this sugar mixture that's going to melt in the oven again. But right now, in a blender, Miriam's going to put a can of sweetened condensed milk. And sweetened condensed milk is so yummy and sweet.
There's a lot in here.
Yeah, so she might have to let it. We can even come back later, Miriam, and kind of get the last of it when we have a little more time.
Looks really pretty. Alright.
Okay, then she's going to pour in a can of evaporated milk.
it's yucky.
Then she's going to dump in the 4 eggs. Then she's going to put a teaspoon of vanilla in. Do you know what though? Miss Kara always believes in putting more vanilla than recipes call for. So we are going to put in a teaspoon and a half, Miriam, of vanilla, I say.
That was a teaspoon and a half probably, because I spilled some.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're going to take that over to the blender. Oh, actually, Miriam, then you take your sweetened condensed can, you fill it with water. Like about 3/4 of the way up. You fill it with water. And then we dump that in.
Really?
Uh-huh. Fill it about 3/4 of the way up, not quite to the top. We don't need it. We don't need quite a full can. Let me see. No, more than that. More than that. That's 1/4.
But didn't we do that after?
Nope, a little more.
No, but I
There you
can drink it in.
Yep. And then you are going to dump that in there. And then we're going to take this over, Miriam, and we're going to blend it up in our blender.
Okay.
And here we go. Miriam's gonna, let's see, Miriam. Okay, can you turn the blender on? Miriam's gonna blend it in the blender. She might need to turn the blender up a little bit more. So it's nice and blended. All right, Miriam, can you fill me now? Here you go. Can you switch to me?
1 second, I want to have something else.
Not yet, not yet. You're gonna take your mixture and you're gonna pour it into your dishes where you're gonna bake the flan. Some people use like ramekins. I don't really have anything fancy, so I just kind of use whatever I have. Oh, Miss Kara got a little cray-cray. Okay. Then you can stop filming, but I'm going to stick this in the water bath in the oven for 1 hour. And we're going to take it out and refrigerate it after it cools off. All right, this is say goodbye flan. It's going to bake for 1 hour. So our flan came out of the oven after an hour, and it's looking not so good.
Yeah,
this one kind of looks like it overcooked because
this
it
one
was
looks
smaller. This one there might be hope for when we flip it.
Yeah.
So right now, but I'm going to tell you friends, me and Miriam have made flan a couple times. And this looks like our worst batch.
Yeah.
We're going to flip it, Miriam, after we refrigerate it. So we're going to refrigerate it for maybe at least an hour to let it cool before we try flipping it. Yeah, so we'll let you know how it turns out at the end. But hey, Miriam, that flan I ate in Mexico City, the best flan of my life, do you think the person who made it amazing the first time? Do you think they gave up though?
No.
Do you think they had to make it lots of times to perfect it?
Yeah.
So are we gonna give up on making flan?
No.
We will never give up on making the best flan, even if it looks a little scary right now. Okay, we'll show you the results at the end. So we didn't really have time to refrigerate this as long as it needs to because Miriam has to leave soon. And I wanted to make sure she was in the video too for this part. But we're going to try to flip the flan, see how that goes. Sometimes I break the flan when I try flipping it, especially if it hasn't refrigerated long enough. So just wish us luck in your heart, and we're going to see how this turns out.
That does not look great.
And you know, taste is always more important than beauty, friends. Remember, even if it doesn't look good. All right, I'm so nervous. 1, 2, 3. Ah!
Oh. Okay.
Oh no! I just gotta push the flan over. No.
Come on. Ah.
Well, the flan didn't make it onto the plate exactly.
Get a spatula.
The flan didn't make it onto the plate. Okay, Sophia, you can stop it and we're gonna fix it and see. This is how the flan looks. It doesn't look very. No, Miriam!
I'm gonna eat it.
It doesn't look very good. But we're gonna see if it tastes good.
Okay.
Miriam's looks like it's full on burnt.
Yeah.
But you want flan to be like a smooth. No. Ooh, is it disgusting?
Yeah, that's gross.
Okay, Miriam's. It's disgusting. Okay. We're gonna see if the bigger one turned out good.
Like the little ones.
Are you ready, Miriam?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have any forks clean because they're in the dishwasher. So let's give Miriam, ooh, this one doesn't look great, but it looks promising, a little more promising. Ew! Our flan turned out gross, you guys. Don't give up. Don't give up. We're going to make the flan a million times until it's good, right, Miriam? Never give up, even if your recipes turn out bad.